Hello guys, it's Tonton from Set 948. Welcome to a new video. Today we will do a quick review of the April dev feedback, which hopefully means we have an update soon enough. We didn't have an update for a little while. If you can always check the last update and what was in it. If you go here, if you go on the notice board and you see at the version update, right? So the last one we had. Updates are more or less 2 months now, a month and a half, 2 months often. Sometimes it's a month between some updates, but some of them are roughly 2 months. So we should have one, very soon, basically. So we reviewed last time the dev updates, and we will do again today. So it's just a question and answers from some players and the developers, kind of sharing their opinion, ideas, what they think of it. So let's go through it. Let's pop on Discord. So it starts at the top. So you see, was posted a few hours ago. So welcome to the Tundra, everyone. Thank you for your continued support and trust. We are committed, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of the introduction. So the first one is when participating in the All of Chief event, I have to consistently switch between screens to know how much progress I have made. It will be great to know to have a more intuitive task completion progress display. So they basically answered a fantastic suggestion, and that they will do it for Alliance Mobilization, All of Chief, King of Icefield, State of Power, and Alliance Showdown soon. So soon, so I guess next patch in the coming days, weeks. Once you complete the corresponding tasks, a progress bar will, with the target points, will prominently appear at the top of the game screen. So if I pop back on the game, I'm not sure what it means, because they will do it on State of Power. So I'm not sure if it will be a bar, in the UI, like outside of the UI, or if it will be more visible here somehow. I'm not exactly sure how it will display, but somehow your progression on tasks will be displayed for this event in a way that's a bit easier to see. So let's go to the next question. I hope that Mythic Exploration Expedition manuals can also be recycled in the Tundra trading station, which is a good question. I hope they do that at some point. They basically say that their main concern is that you just exchange all of them and then you struggle to get back, to get them back from the game. So they basically said we will consider it carefully and plan to enable this feature once the state has progressed to a certain stage with a reasonable cycling limit set. So basically, if you look at a player like me, that and spenders, it's even worse. They are speaking about these two books, right? This one and this one. So you can exchange the blue and the purple ones. That you can exchange in Tundra Trading Station, but you cannot trade the golden ones, and people are asking for the golden ones to be tradable. So they're gonna limit them in a way that after a while, so at the beginning when you are a new player, you should not be able to. So that's preventing many mistakes, I guess, because at the beginning of the game, these are scarce and you kind of have a struggle to get them. At some point in Gen 2 or 3, then you start to have too much. And you see by Gen 6 you have like thousands of them that you don't use. There are not enough heroes in the game to use all of them, basically. So yeah. So they will allow us to trade them in Tundra Trading Station. At some point, they don't say when, maybe Gen 3, maybe Gen 4, maybe Gen 5. And often, these have a limit. You can trade, 500 shards maximum. So often, the game in between Tundra Trading Station, for us, we have roughly 200 purple out of... and the limit is 500. Same for the books. You see, you get a few hundred. Maybe it's more for the books. I forgot how much you can turn in. But yeah, there is a limitation, so they will do the same. So that's good. There are new things to buy in Tundra Trading Station, and I think with the new charms that they released, when you are Gen 7, they might add new items you can get at some point as well. So it's good to be able to make more points in Tundra Trading Station. So that's a good little change. So question 3, it would be great if there were push notification for the Journey of Light. So when you are sending your planes, they want a notification to tell you, so they are coming back. So they basically say that it's quite practical to have it, and they will do a notification basically in a future update. Journey of Light is a very rare event. We have it 2 or 3 times a year, so that means they plan to keep the event and to do it again soon, which is a decent event. It's actually a decent event. It's free stuff for free to play. Spenders is decent. Some people enjoy it because you got some mithril, so why not? It's already a small thing. So next one, I hope the bear hunt event can have integrated battle report display like Crazy Joe event. So we will have bear later today. I'll try to show you what they mean. And we had Beast Day on SVS, so I'm not sure I can actually show you. But what they meant is that was today in the morning still, so I'm not. Just need to lower the mic a tiny bit. So that was Frostfireman yesterday. Oh yeah, I cannot see it, but basically, did I keep one for Crazy Joe? No, I did not, right? So Crazy Joe, now you see all attacks in one report, and when you open the report, instead of having one report per attack, and you can see it all. So they are basically saying that they will allow in bear to do something similar, so you will have one report with all the reports of the last bear in it, which I think is a good thing. Hopefully, they also give us a bit more details on bear, because the bear reports are very limited. So we don't really see how it works behind the scene. We don't really understand how the combat, who is doing what. We kind of know by testing, right? But if they give us a better report, then we will get more accurate understanding of the game. So 2 more questions. It's these are small ones, no big announcement, no big updates. We don't know if they are working on a new game mode. We don't know if there is anything big coming up, but there should be quite a few quality of life change for next update. Hopefully, next week, maybe the week after. It could be more. I have no idea, but it should be around now. It's every 2 months, so that will be 2 months on the 3rd of May. So rough, soon. My state had 3 special transfer invites, but after the merge, so state merge, which they should do one soonish. It could be a few months, but they should do one, between now and summer, basically. Then based on the previous one they've done, I think they have done 3 so far, so we kind of know it's every 6 months ish. So there was one a bit before Christmas, there was one around November, maybe something like that, I think, if I recall. So there should be another one soon. So there are 3 special invites, so for people over the cap, for big whales. After the merger, the number of invites decrease to the number of the new state. So the way it works with merger, if they merge state, what happened, for example, when they merge the first few states, like they merge 1 and 6 together, and 1 and 6 became 6. So you have the bigger number. So if you merge 1000 and 1050, the new state will be called 1050. And in that case, it gave you the amount of invite of 1050 or state 6 in the first example. So they're basically saying that the next time it will keep the special transfer invites of the state that has the most invite remaining. You can only have 3. You cannot exceed 3 special invites, so you have to use them at some point. But you can have 3. And that's a big deal. If you lose, like let's say they had 1 instead of 3 or 0 instead of 3, that's 2 whales, 2 or 3 whales you cannot get to your state, in the next transfer, which is a lot. And then the last question is, I wish we could view the like history for Daybreak Island to routine likes more easily. So they said they're gonna they prioritize that feature, so we will have it soon. And basically what they mean is, if you go on the island, when you can like someone island, so I can like my own actually, and they will give us an option to see who liked your island. So if you have new likes, you can actually, I don't know, if you click on it, there will be a if it's another menu or somewhere else, but you will be basically able to see who is liking your island, and you will be able to, if you want to return the favor basically. So that's kind of it for today's video and today's developer feedback. Wish they give a bit more, like meaty stuff sometimes, like more about, new events, balancing in the game, stuff like that. But that's what we have for now. That's what we'll have to do, to enjoy, I guess, to some extent. But yeah, hopefully we have a new update soon, and it should bring some cool stuff, hopefully. So let's cross our fingers. That's it for me for today, guys. I wish you a great one. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.